'Twas a night thick with snowfall, the hearth burning low, and violet-twined wreaths catching soft winter glow. The children leaned forward, excitement betwixt, begging stories from Kadageth, from Haf, and from Nyx. "Oh, tell us, Aunt Nyx, and dear uncle so free, of your wandering years on the far-travelled sea." And the narrator nodded, and waved them begin, standing in corners where none looked within. The aunt sipped her tea, then lowered her book, to gaze at the children with a skeptical look.
"Children, are you as brave as you're bold? There are reasons these tales have never been told."
"We'll manage," they cried. "Our hearts are the strongest of all."
"Then let us tell you of terrible depths and their whispering call."
A warning look was shot across the length of the room, from a parent's eye at that promise of gloom. First speaks old Haf, with his seafaring air.
"In the days of my youth, before the thinning of hair, we were drifting through fog as thick as could be."
Like frosting that spread on a sweet Christmas cake tree, a parent spoke up, causing all those who listened to look, while Haf bowed his head and his smile formed a crook.
"As frosting, indeed,"
he then echoed the cling.
"Though frosting on cakes should not utter your name."
The fog we then parted, like a curtain on stage, revealing a half-sunken ruin encrusted with age.
Kadageth continued, straightening his attire.
The ground there was covered with oozing black mire. A rumble below made our pulses turn cold, yet urged us ahead with a courage untold. We got off the ship and did what explorers would do, light up a torch, grab a rope, and find a way through.
The fire snapped sharply, then silence returned, and parents grew wary, nervous, and very concerned. The hearth was cracking, spreading soft, warming light, yet the eyes of the children burned twice as bright.
On a treacherous path, passing chasms quite Stygian, we found ancient relics that seemed non-Euclidean.
And Nyx took the floor, raising questions around. "What's Stygian? What are the relics you found?" "Oh, just trinkets," a father chimed quickly. "You see, little treasures, harmless, like those 'neath the tree."
"Treasures from a world lost to time,
nodded Nyx.
from before the first tree and before we knew bricks."
"Aimlessly we wandered, where nothing walked for ages."
Haf's voice was a whisper, like the song of necrophages.
"Until we witnessed, emerging from the mist, the looming shape of a stone-wrought obelisk."
"Remember the cake that we saw on TV?" interjected the mother, faking her glee. "The one from the show, looking like a grey boulder?"
"Oh, yes,"
smiled Haf.
"Yet this one was centuries older."
As we drew closer, with tentative steps, certain measured sounds came up from the depths.
Kadageth said hoarsely, tone sharp as a pike.
Scaly, loathsome, and Polyphemus-like.
The children looked round, not knowing the word. His sister spoke up, "Like a reindeer that spurred." The uncle agreed, reigniting his pipe just as he replied,
"Just like a reindeer would run if it feared for its hide."
The children squealed, the parents went pale. The narrator murmured, "The truth in the tale is slipping its tether like a ship from the dock. But Ghoul-Tide grows bold when it senses the clock."
"The thought of not knowing what's hidden beyond. To live near an ocean we all deemed a pond,
Uncle Haf mused, staring into the ashes,
is what will always unnerve the unseeing masses. So it won't be surprising or spoiling the plot that we chose to run, for true heroes we're not. Instead, we decided that if we so may, we would spend with our families this Ghoul-Tiding day.
Indeed, my dear nephews, nieces, and beloved friends, the great cosmos itself never did make much sense.
Kadagath raised his voice and picked up the thought.
Ghoul-Tide reminds us of the meaning we sought. A loving great family, be it given or found, is where all of your worry and joy will resound. So we ran for our ship, an eldritch presence behind, yet, when I turned round to look, there was nothing to find.
And Nick spoke the moral, as all good tales include.
So that, little ones, is what Ghoul-Tide must exude. With lanterns cut carefully and handmade relics aligned, and gifts made with passion and knowledge we find. For the winter is long and the shadows are wide, with strange beings watching us from just there outside. We remember the old ones that stalk in our midst, making paradigms crumble and parallels twist.
The narrator watched as the children cheered bright, its smile a shade too still in the lantern-lit night. And the parents half laughed, though their eyes strayed in fear, as if sensing a presence that shouldn't be near. For the house wrapped in snowfall and Ghoul-Tide's embrace held more than just echoes of time's shadowed space. It held something listening, long hidden, long wise, and the narrator dimmed, withdrawing its eyes.